All right, when you are ready, please introduce yourself, introduce the run, give me a countdown for the timer, and we'll get started.
Hello, my name is GJ, and I'm back for another run here. This time I'm doing Bad Up and Squirming. This is a very silly, like, meme-type speedrun. We'll get into exactly why it's called Bad Up and Squirming pretty quick here, but we can start time in just a second here. Okay, I'll give it a countdown from 3. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so as you can see, this guy has his arms and legs tied up, and I kind of have to move around these stages with, like, a pogo stick-esque controls. It's a very awkward movement, as you'll come to find out, but it's quite silly, and I love this game for that reason. This game is very fun. It is very difficult, though, I will say. You're going to see very quickly here, levels 1 and 2 aren't bad, but as we get to, like, levels 3 and beyond, the difficulty definitely spikes pretty quickly. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so you can see there's no real way for me to die here on level 1, obviously. Just a straight path to the end. Level 2 is a bit more difficult, gotta climb up these staircase. Not bad, though. And this game just comes down to timing your hops with good precision. Timing your hops correctly, and making sure you're standing up straight when you do the hops. And it's hard to get the exact angle you want because you have to, like, roll around on your face here. Still not able to die in this stage, really, unless I did something catastrophic. And I'm just gonna roll to the end here. There we go. Okay, this is the first level where I could realistically die, but hopefully it doesn't happen. I want to try to do as many of these early stages clean as possible so I can leave room for error late game, because late game is brutal in this run. And we're just doing the first 15 stages. We're not doing, like, the whole game or anything. Just enough for you guys to get a taste at what this game is, like, has to offer. Okay, there we go. I died once, but it shouldn't matter. Like I said, the deaths are pretty quick here. I can just press a button on the controller to reset the stage at any point. Okay, I'm struggling here. There we go. This is probably the most difficult speed game I run, as it turns out. You wouldn't think so, but it definitely is. It's very awkward to control. There we go. Okay, should be in the clear here. There we go. Done with level 3. Okay. I'm not upset with that. That was pretty good. Definitely a hard stage, and they're just going to keep getting harder. Okay, I'm going to aim to the right here. Okay, I want to do this, and then I want to... This is the first, like, kind of awkward stage, I would say. But it's working out, it looks like. I'm going to take a slightly different path than I usually take, but it should be fine. Hopefully I'm right on the edge here. Perfect. Okay, that was super good. I probably should have got a commentator for this one because it is quite hard for me to commentate while focusing, but I'm trying my best here. This is a very high focus game. There we go. So it doesn't really matter how fast I do these stages. It just requires... All that matters for the time I'm trying to get is just that I get these stages in the least amount of attempts as possible. I am still trying to go decently fast, though. Oh, that was just a good save. Oh, I almost didn't hit that trigger, too. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. 3 minutes 12 was not bad for the first set. And the way this game is set up is that we're going to be doing 3 sets of 5 levels. And then whenever you start a new set, you get put in this, like, world or whatever you want to call it with all these, like, green jelly, or blue jelly beans. They're green later. And I just have to traverse my way to the end here. Okay. Okay, so second set's obviously harder than the first, but it's still nothing too crazy. I shouldn't struggle too much with set 2 here. Set 3 is where it gets really hard. But even then, on set 3, the final set we're going to do, there's nothing, like, super crazy. There's a couple of levels that are just kind of given. Freebies. This level's pretty much a freebie as long as I don't... Okay, maybe not. I fell in like the one gap I'm possibly able to fall in. Okay, rolling on my face over this way. I prefer to go this way, I just wasn't able to make it happen last time. This is the route I prefer to take. It's also kind of random how much height you get off these bounds here. Like, I thought I was going to get more height than that. Struggling with a bit of an easy level, but did you watch? I'm going to get some of the harder levels really quick later. That's just always how it ends up being in this game. Okay. Okay, can I not die to this hop again? There we go. That's all I needed to do last time. Okay, I missed the first cycle here, so I'm just gonna have to wait a cycle out. No big deal. A lot of the stages end up being like cycle-based like that, where you have to kind of make these somewhat tight cycles. I got no... Yeah, you can see I got no height off that. Okay, there we go. Just sometimes that happens, you get no height. Okay, I should be in the clear here. Ooh, I almost didn't make that. That was really close to being a death throw at the very end. Those are, like, my least favorite whenever I die right at the very end there. Also, that level text makes it hard to see right at the very start. Sometimes I wait just to see. Okay. I should make it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, that was... Oh, that was almost a really good save. That was almost like a clutch. Okay, can I... Yeah, that was just whack. Sometimes if you don't get, like, that first bound right perfect at the start, it can be kind of whack. Okay, this is the first, like, really, really difficult stage, I would say. Kind of jank stage. Yeah. Okay. Trying to make it happen here. I think I'm going to try to go for this over here this time. There we go. That should be a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Barely missed that last hop. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I'm struggling with this stage a bit, but it happens. That's just the nature of this game. It's, like I said, it's really hard to control how much height I get off these bounds here. And the direction. Like, sometimes I just go flying in random directions for no reason. Okay. Oh, I got lucky with that bonk there. Okay, we should be in the clear for this stage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this level has a cool skip in it if I can nail it. Okay, not there. It might take me a couple of tries. You could kind of see what I'm going for here, though. Give me a minute to get it. There we go. Oh, no, I fell in between the tiny gap. Okay, I get to showcase it one more time. It's fine. Like I say, the physics in this game are so jank, there's, like, no way to be consistent at anything. Come on. Work with me, game. Okay, I think I can work with that, actually. It wasn't the big hop I was looking for, but I think it's... Never mind. If I'm not, like, on the very back of that platform, it's hard to get the big hop. But I think I can still make this work. Or not. Man. Okay, so I just need the big bound here. Oh, that wasn't gonna work anyway. Come on, work with me, game. Also, the timing is really tight. This thing flips really fast. There we go. There we go. I should be in the clear now. I hope. There we go. Okay, just one more bound, and there we go. Okay, 525, not bad. Okay, we should be in the final site here now. And this is where the hardest stages start, so I have, like, I've given myself a good bit of error for these last 5 stages that I'm going to showcase here. Like I said, not doing the full game, just doing a portion of it. Because anything past level 15 is, like, brutally difficult. And no one needs more than, like, 20 or so minutes of this game, I'll be honest. It's already so hard as it is. Okay. Okay. No, don't kill me. Oh, I thought I was gonna get that first try. I was really hopeful I would get that first try. Got past all the hard parts really quick. Okay, that works. Yeah, a lot of this game is just reacting to the bounds you get. There's, like, no set movement I really have. It's just hoping you get lucky with the balances. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I think I'm dead there, unfortunately. Okay, perfect. Roll my face a bit here. Should be in the clear here. Perfect. Okay, I was struggling with that level before I started a little bit, so I'm glad that went as well as it did. Okay, all the rest of these levels I haven't really seen since yesterday, so hopefully I nail them. Yeah, unfortunate. I'm just gonna reset that. Okay, roll my face, and then, like I said, this is another one that's cycle-based, so I have to, whenever I get to the rotating platforms, I just have to make sure I time everything right. Like, I want to go now, if I can. I'm just too far back on the platform. I tried to rush it so I'd make the cycle, because I didn't want to have to wait another one out. Yeah, these stages are so hard late game. This isn't even the hardest stage, either. Once we get to 14, you'll see the hardest stage. 14 is the hardest one that I'm going to do. Yeah, I just got flying there. Okay, I'm gonna wait this cycle out. Also, I haven't mentioned it, but the music in this game is really good. I like the music. It's kind of loud, but it's really good. Okay. Man, I was hoping I would get more height with that. I keep getting past all the hard parts and then screwing up, like, right at the very end. There we go. Okay, one more rotating platform to make it past. I'm gonna wait this cycle out again. The rotating platforms are... Actually, there's one more, I lied. But the rotating platforms are the hardest bit because you have to do them with speed. Do these bounds with speed, which is not easy to get yourself positioned quick. Okay. No. Ugh. Okay, that was a good start to this level. Some of these levels can just, you can just get hard-walled on them pretty easily if you mess them up like once or twice. Okay, I'm gonna try to play it safe this time. I'm trying to get on the stand up straight right on the edge of the platform to make sure I get the jump, but like it's not easy to do that. That should work. Okay, there we go. Okay, should be in the clear now, hopefully. There we go. Okay, that level took longer than I wanted it to. Luckily, this next one should be a freebie. It's kind of just like an auto-scroller. You just gotta ride these, like, moving platforms here and dodge a couple of obstacles. There's not really much you could do to speed up this level. And as long as I'm not a doofus, I should get it first try. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just gotta dodge. Okay, should be in the clear here. You don't even have to do any bounding, technically, for this stage. Okay, see what I tell you. Freebie, which is nice after that last stage. And then this is the hardest stage in the whole run now. After I nail this stage, the next one's another freebie. So, it's just about getting past this stage in a decent amount of time. Hopefully not too many attempts. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't like that angle. So these platforms do spin as I roll around on them, which makes it quite tricky to get on the edge. That should work. Maybe not. Please. Okay, good. Okay. That was gonna be bad. Good. I got lucky there. Okay, hopefully I'm in the clear here. Oh, thank God. Okay, so that is the hardest stage, even though I got it quite quick. I just practiced that one the most, because like I said, I think that's the hardest stage, so need to be the best at it. Another big flinger here. And time's gonna be coming up as soon as I finish this stage here in like a minute or so. Don't fall off, please. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna wait this cycle out because I'm not gonna make that cycle. This should be like an 18-minute time, maybe just below. Oh, I don't die here. Yeah, that was a really good fling there. Yeah, definitely gonna be a low 18. I'll roll one more time. Let's not. I'm just gonna bound and hope for the best. Okay, should be good. Good. Okay, time's gonna be coming up as soon as like the text on the black screen comes up here, showing all the final times. That'll be time. So not whenever I hit the laser, just slightly after. Okay. Time. Wow, that game is so stressful all the way through. I'm very happy with how that went. That is faster than I did last night. Okay, well, thank you for watching.
Alright, thank you very much. 18 minutes, 12 seconds on that one.
Yeah, not bad. I got like a mid-20 last night, so I'm happy to come below estimate with this game. Like I said, this is a very brutally difficult game. And you can get...
looked brutally difficult. Colonel
Yeah.
Fat69 in the chat was saying it looked brutally difficult as well.
Yeah, it took me a lot of hours to get even just to the point I'm at, and I'm like very mid-tier. But yeah, if you want to see more from me, I stream over on twitch.tv/CheeseJ with 2 Ys. And I think that's all for me.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for the run. And to everybody who's in the chat, don't forget we are, of course, doing this as a charity event for Tip Top Productions. If you'd like to donate, type !donate in the chat if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description. There is also a pinned chat message on both Twitch and YouTube, which should have the link for the donation page on there as well. That will take you to the donation page for InstaTipTopathon 2026. And if you'd like to donate, then please do so. There are incentives and polls available to you to donate. There's actually a poll for the next run, which we'll be going over to momentarily, which will be Undertale Genocide ending glitched by Freeaxe. Currently, Beppis is winning with £10. But if you'd like to donate to another option, then there's Samus, Carlo, R, and Yoshi, excuse me, which are also available on that poll. And if you'd like to donate to one of them, then you can do so as well. If you go to the donation page, then you can select it onto your donation. It does not cost anything extra to add an incentive or a poll option to your donation. There is also the Lives of P Any % Glitchless by Colonel Fat 69 incentive to see the nameless puppet fight later on. Colonel Fat 69 is actually in the chat as well at the moment, and that's currently at £15 out of 50. So if you'd like to see that, it needs £35 more to see that one. And don't forget, the money obviously goes to Tip Top Productions once everything has been processed. We do retain 10% of all donations just to cover running costs, but the total you see on screen is the total we'll eventually be donating to Tip Top Productions after everything's been processed in about a week or two. And that will be that currently stands at £48.90, which is really, really good. But I want to see that donation total be even higher. So let's try and get it to something like triple digits before the end of the day. That would be absolutely fantastic. And it goes to a fantastic cause as well, because Tip Top Productions, they put on such great shows. It is incredibly professional. They're incredibly professional with rehearsals and all that stuff. And their shows are absolutely amazing. There are links also in the panels and in the description on YouTube if you want to go and see one of their shows as well. Anyway, we are now going to go over to the intermission screen as we get ourselves ready for Undertale, the genocide ending. But again, don't forget, if you want to donate to the poll with the names that you can choose for the fallen human, then be sure to donate to one of the poll options on there as well. But without further ado, we're now going to go over to the intermission screen. But first and foremost, Cheese J, do you have any final things you'd like to say?
No, just thanks for having me. I had fun.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for taking part, and we'll see you again soon.